order to increase your visibility, attract the right customer, and gain the competitive edge on Amazon, you need to do some thorough keyword research. And if you didn't know, the keywords within your product's niche have a multitude of metrics that ultimately determine how useful they'll be when launching your product and obtaining sales. Once you've done solid keyword research, you'll be able to determine the level of demand a product has, which target keywords are being used to increase visibility of your listing in the search results, and most importantly, which keywords you should be using in your advertising campaigns. If you guys are new to the channel, my name's Andre, and I've teamed up with AMZScout over the past year and a half to deliver comprehensive videos just like this one here to really help elevate your Amazon business. From launching 3 different brands on Amazon myself and helping dozens of others do the same, one of the main struggles I see folks having is determining certain metrics for which keywords they need to use in their listing, and more importantly, what keywords their competitors are using to be successful. Quickly, let's talk about the different ways and tools you need in order to find these different keywords within your niche that ultimately are so important to study these different metrics so you can see how they convert sales. This is where AMZScout's Amazon Keyword Search Tool is a vital part of the process. Once you log into your account, hover over the Keywords and Listing section and click on the Amazon Keyword Search tab. From here, you'll have the opportunity to type in a keyword related to your product. Let's say, for example, you're looking to sell outdoor umbrella sets for a summer patio setup. You would simply type in patio umbrella into the search tab, and after pressing Find Keywords, AMZScout is going to generate a list of keywords associated to the one you typed in with some crucial metrics to the right-hand side, like estimated monthly search volume, keyword trend, CPC cost, and average keyword sales. In reality, all 4 of these are extremely important, and I like to look for certain numbers for each column. For estimated monthly search figure, I like to see over 10,000 monthly searches, and for the average keyword sales, I typically like to see over 500. This basically is telling me that there's not only a high volume of customers searching that keyword into the Amazon platform, but there's also a high volume of customers who are converting and making a purchase on that product. I've seen folks in the past just rely solely on search volume and really miss the mark to establish how many sales are actually taking place in the niche. Also for this section, I like to take a look at the CPC figure that AMZScout has for each keyword. This just gives you an idea of how much you'll be needing to allocate towards your marketing campaigns. Of course, the higher that CPC bid rate is, the more money you'll have to spend in order for a shopping customer to see your listing. I tend to try and stay away from products that have extremely high bid rates on their keywords in the niche. You'll find that after spending too much on each bid rate, your profit margins become smaller and smaller. Typically, I like to see bid rates under $2 for this section. It's also important to note that typically the higher search keywords will have a high bid rate on them. This just means that more than normal amount of sellers are competing to show up for that certain keyword when a customer types it into the search results on Amazon. Lastly, this section gives you the opportunity to choose the highly searched keywords that you'll put in the title, bullet points, and description of your listing to help increase the organic visibility of your product. Amazon has this complex algorithm that is constantly trying to match shopping customers with the correct listing. This just means the more you optimize your listing with those associated keywords, the more likely you'll spend less on your PPC campaigns, and that customer will find your listing organically. Another important strategy to obtaining keywords is seeing what keywords the top competitors in your niche are using. Again, AMZScout has created a specific tool that allows you to see what keywords your competitors are running. To start, you'll hover over the Keywords and Listing tab and now click on Reverse ASIN Lookup. From here, you'll have to copy and paste the ASIN of a top competitor in your niche into the search tab. If you didn't know, you're able to find any competitor's ASIN directly on their listing. Simply scroll to the bottom of their listing, copy the text to the right of the word ASIN, and paste it into the Reverse ASIN Lookup. Now you'll see a few columns that I like to focus on, and the first is the keyword effectiveness. This is a score that indicates how much a keyword affects sales, a product's position, and relevance. Typically, I like to see a figure over 7 here. The next column I like to focus on is the main ASIN page. This will show you the page number a product appears on when a customer types in the keyword. This is great for when you're launching a product and want to stay on page 1 of the search results with fewer sellers. Similar to the main ASIN page, there is the main ASIN position that shows how high the ASIN ranks amongst the organic results. On Amazon, the higher your product can rank organically, the lower your PPC budget needs to be, which in turn just means you need to spend less money to make sales. The last column for this tool I like to use on a regular basis is the winning position section. Here is where you'll be able to see the rank of the main ASIN compared to others in the niche. This gives you the true ability to see which sellers are doing well in the niche and, more importantly, showing up sooner in the search results. As a rule of thumb, I always like to focus on competitors in this section that show up as number 1. This just means that their listing is showing up in front of others, and then if that's the case, they're obtaining more sales than the competitors in the niche. Before we get into the last section of tracking your keywords over a duration of time and how effective that can be on your sales, I wanted to take a moment to say if you're finding value to this video, make sure to smash that like button, as all it does is give us more incentive to make more videos just like this one here that really will help elevate your Amazon business. Now it's time to address how to track the keywords within your niche and why it's so important for your listing. The first step is to use the AMZScout's Keywords Tracker tool. Again, you'll use the Keywords and Listing tab and click on the Keyword Tracker tab. Right away, you'll need to click Add Product and enter the ASIN and choose the keywords you want to track. As a rule of thumb, I like to track a minimum of 5 keywords and a maximum of 10 here. By tracking these different keywords, you'll be able to determine when a paid keyword has raised your organic ranking high enough that it's time to stop spending as much on that associated keyword. Also, you'll be able to identify which search terms are not worth investing your advertising budget into. This is crucial for optimizing your advertising budget. All too commonly, I'll see folks targeting too many keywords that don't have good metrics to establishing they're performing well. Your PPC budget will be the first thing to dig into your profit margins and ultimately cut down your chance of success. Lastly, this section gives you the ability to track competitors' activity and make adjustments to try and outrank them for crucial keyword phrases. Keeping a close eye on the top competitors within your niche really is the foundation for staying relevant in that niche. At first, I see folks who are selling on Amazon having a hard time with this just because they want to be different from their competitors or they don't want to copy what they're doing. The reality of the situation is every niche only has a certain amount of keywords, and of those keywords, there's an even smaller percentage that are making sales. Use the data to your advantage from those folks who have already found a high level of success. Another reason I like to monitor my competitors' listing is it gives me the ability to see the different trends that are taking place within the niche. Once you start selling on Amazon, you'll quickly realize that it's not really a set it and forget it kind of business. You're constantly changing the keywords in your listing and PPC campaigns relative to how they are trending in the search results and conversion percentages. The top sellers in the niche are always the first ones to make changes to their listing to constantly make sure it's up to date, attracting the most amount of new and constant shoppers. If you've made it to this point in the video, I'm sure you can see how crucial the different keywords are in your listing and your different PPC campaigns. It just goes to show you that it's near impossible to be successful on Amazon unless you have specific tools like the AMZScout ones that are really identifying the different metrics to those keywords and how to implement them into your listing. Being successful on Amazon really does go beyond finding a high demand product with lower levels of competition. The Amazon platform makes a large portion of their profits from sellers like you and I paying for our listing to appear when a customer is shopping. If you're interested in any of the tools you saw in today's video, make sure you head to the AMZScout website or directly to the link in the description where AMZScout is giving you a trial on their tools so you can get started as soon as today and for free. If you guys have any questions about any of the topics or process that we covered in today's video, make sure to drop a comment down below. And more importantly, if you guys found value to this video, make sure to smash that like button. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace.